Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. I am Chance, also known as Miranda, and in the last session we started our adventure. We're on the Normandy, SR2, and yeah, let's go talk to the crew. Let's start with Joker. I actually found out recently that Mass Effect Andromeda is coming out March 27th. Or was it 21st?
Commander, it's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
God, you are such a downer.
I hope so. I died. I don't know why.
Commander.
How are things?
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Alright.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What about the old crew?
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
They're no longer be friends because I was the dead. Alright. Let's talk to Yeoman Chambers.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
The pleasure is
I'm
mine.
glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What do you do?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Is that all?
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure.
Okay.
I have a degree in psychology.
So you're a
I'm
psychiatrist.
good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
Huh.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
What do you think of
This
their
organization
Cerberus?
has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
This
Sounds like Cerberus wants to
pro-human.
dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You're very lovely.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Are you happy?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
I might do more than catch you, Kelly.
Now that's an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Always a charmer, Shepard. So here's the armory. Got the default gear. Guess Jacob's gonna be the person who's commanding. Alright, let's choose. I always like to choose their weapons based on them. This is a Cerberus shotgun, so I usually like give him that, and this is also a Cerberus weapon, so I just give him those. Same for her. For me, my favorite assault rifle is the Collectors. Just the sound and the feel and the look. I would use this, but it has so little ammo. I like the Geth shotgun because it's like an accurate firing one. This is literally just a burst fire sniper. It's same damage as the regular sniper, but kind of like over time. This thing is I don't know what it is, but this gun is the whole reason my dad got me the game. So, you know, I have to appreciate it, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to the series. Essentially, he saw it in like one of the trailers and thought that this game would be fun for me to play, so he pre-ordered it for me.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
It's a risky assignment, though.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Yeah.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Which
What
actions?
has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Yes, sir.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Thoughts on the mission?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
Opinion of our crew?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
Thoughts on the mission?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal.
Oh, wait, I already
Anything
asked
else,
them that,
Commander?
didn't I? Service after
I understand
Alliance.
you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back.
Yeah, there's a
Saved
comic
the
on
Citadel
this.
like you, but what's it saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Yeah, there's a comic on this one.
I'm more interested in just
about
talking
that.
for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
I don't like how his head aims at the wall. It's like, that wall.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I received many new messages at my private terminal. Let's be honest. Let's go talk to Miranda. and then we'll go to wherever else I have to go
She's
to.
a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Janitor and
So
cook.
the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
I
How
like
do you feel
him.
about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier?
Huh.
I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Well, I mean,
You have everything you need.
as they
I'll
say,
make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a
there's always a
decent
cog
meal
in
with
every
military
machine
provisions?
that is
I'm
needed.
good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
How can I help?
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, I'm
I
good.
won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Back to work. Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Leaving the Alliance.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
You need to fly.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Joining Cerberus.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Oh, that's sweet.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz.
So was I
We
in the
survived
Skillian
the Battle of
Blitz.
the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Huh.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll get you
I'll
another
keep
one.
an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive. and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Find Randy. Let's go talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Normandy
Anything
status.
I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What do you do here?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
Can we talk?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions.
Yes.
Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
The Elusive Man.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special.
Well, I mean,
whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
I don't know.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus' long-term goal?
I don't know
the
about
advancement
that.
of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by government.
Yeah.
Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Okay.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
Oh.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols.
How are they getting resources?
We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well.
Apparently,
but our
what,
resources
4 billion
unlimited.
credits?
Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
No
Tell
pressure.
me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Genetically
What level
modified?
of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Well, Miranda's certainly got her points about her. Now, the funny thing is...
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
You could walk into the women's restroom. And the funny thing is, in the Mass Effect 3, they actually changed it so you can't go into the opposite gender. What's it called? The bathroom. The Kodiak drop shuttle.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriela Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
Okay.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Guys,
are you set up
need
okay
anything?
down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
So
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Yeah, why don't you have them?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Thanks.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Oh.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
Why?
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Wow.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
So
we're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
So they literally just joined up to fight with us.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Wow.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
So, package deal.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Wow. So...
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
So basically, Kenneth is actually good at his job, that he fought for us, and the Alliance was having none of it. So, unread messages. Message from Anderson, from Counselor Anderson. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you're actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, it's only fair that you're allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Deal struck with Zaid Masani from the Elusive End. Shepard, we've reached an agreement with a veteran mercenary, Zaid Masani. You may know the name Zaid. Zaid has been involved with some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in Terminus system, and is feared as a ruthless, relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee. I've taken care of that personally. Huh. I actually heard that Zaid was supposed to be a character in the game, like a base character, but they ended up cutting him for a bonus thing. For essentially, he is free. If you bought the game, you would have got the Cerberus network for free. If you bought the game unused, but if you bought it used, you wouldn't have got it. The Terminus, this Cerberus network, and you'd have to pay an additional fee. And you would have got Zaid for free. So essentially, yes, if you bought the game day one, you would have got Zaid right away. But apparently he wasn't in the base game for a lot of people, and people complained or something. I don't know. I never had that problem, so I can't really say. Lost contact with survey ship. Project Firewalker. Commander, the MSV Rosalie, a survey ship with Cerberus connection, has gone missing. Survey team has field-tested a new prototype, the Hammerhead Planet-Side Exploration Rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Cais and Dr. Robert Oloy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and are conducting research for us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie has last seen the planet Zenoa Normandy crash site located. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, our scans in the Amada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we have ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on Normandy. If you find any signs of the lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. And then we got you armor for collectors, be repurposed. Technicians have heard you've been back in action. Wait, what? You know that I'm back in action. Our armor technicians heard you were back in action and insisted that you should be appropriately equipped. They put together a package that I delivered to Normandy, finding your personal quarters. Fortunately, we know your size. Yeah, I hope you like the color. You like good hunt. So this is just all armor and stuff. Alright. From the Elusive Man, Shepard. At a great cost and effort, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with you. Very few people have ever heard of her, and fewer can claim to see her in person. She is uneloquated at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove invaluable in your mission. Travel to Zakera Ward in the Citadel. There you will find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password silent is golden to begin the rendezvous. And then we get the weapons and more armor. Okay. Yeah, I don't bother with reading the bonus item gear because it's just flavor text for you to get the gear and armor. All Mass Effect 1 music. Old Cerberus, old Citadel music. We got no fishies. Alright. Let's head down. We got everything written down. I'm actually gonna end this episode. Gonna just have like one long episode about all exploring this part of the game, and then we're gonna head on into the actual missions and stuff. So I'm gonna end this little episode here. Again, I'm gonna pick back up recording right after. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope you stick around for the next episode. Bye bye.